trying to do.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just wait for the perfect time then attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bottom Block. Welcome to IndyWrestling, and welcome to our last night in town. Yeah.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just wait for the perfect time then attack.
Wrestling, and welcome to our last night in town.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bottom Block. Welcome to IndyWrestling, and welcome to our last night in town.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time then attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Body Block. Welcome to IndyWrestling. And welcome to our last night in town.
Yeah.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time then attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the shop. Welcome to 880 Wrestling and welcome to Thursday Night Fights. We would like to start our first main count presenting to you our 880 champion. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by way of the motherland. Weighing in at 118 kilograms, standing 190 centimeters tall. He is your reigning 880 champion, the Italian strongman, Gianni Michael Emricko.
Mic check 1, 2. Are we live with commentary here? Toddy Tondera sitting alongside TRK all day, every day.
That's what they say, baby. We're ready to go. We're here at the shop.
880 Wrestling's first night in town, Thursday night fights, now welcoming you from the south side of Pittsburgh. And we're going to start everything out here with our heavyweight champion, Gianni Michael Emricko.
Got something to say.
All right, let's hear it. Southside Pennsylvania!
Hot crowd tonight, Tyler.
Everybody and their mama here tonight, baby.
Too much smoke, guys. Too much smoke. You can't see the strong man. I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming out to the debut of the Southside Thursday Night Fights.
Oh, that's still going.
And the best way to kick that off is with a little thing I like to call the Strongman Invitational. Let's see who's the toughest in the back. Who's taking me down tonight?
Need an invitation.
We have so much smoke in the room the entire time that smoke machine was going off. And to accept the Strongman Challenge coming out, one of the original Steel City Killers, one half of the fourth line. Here comes the Muay Thai maniac, Casey Warr.
Getting things. Business is picking up early with none other than the Muay Thai maniac, part of the fourth line, Casey Warr. Here to raise HE double hockey sticks, baby.
If this is your first time watching 880 Wrestling, welcome. It is our first night in town, baby. So much smoke in beer and lights, paint, art, everything here in the south side of Pittsburgh.
Same faces, new place, same violence, baby. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking.
The 880 championship on the line to start everything off. Two of the original Steel City Killers, Casey and Gianni, fighting for the biggest championship in our company. There we go, folks. Referee George Ross in there. We had our last night on Dottie Block not too long ago. And the first bell sounds here.
Pretty good bell.
Look at the atmosphere here. Look at the energy. Feel the energy in the room. Now, both of these folks, Casey Warr has been a two-time 880 Tag Team Champion. Gianni Michael Emricko held the Tag Team Championships once. The first ever two-time 880 champion, Gianni Michael Emricko. What a way to start things out with two of the original Steel City Killers here at the shop in Pittsburgh, PA. Tyler, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling the electricity. People got back on 28, came the other direction all the way down here, grabbed sheets on the way.
Yeah.
Things are picking up, sizing each other up. There's a lot of history between these two. Talking to Casey Warr earlier today. He's always got that look in his eye.
Big drop kick there. Like you said, Tyler, a lot of history here. Now, of course, the T2T Pittsburgh starting out in New Kensington, PA. these two individuals in the ring were part of the original class. In the original class here of 880 Wrestling, we call the Steel City Killers. Down here in the south side of Pittsburgh here.
And these two have bodies. They've got bodies on top of bodies.
We always say Gianni Michael Emricko is bigger every time we see him. We got the thumper in the ring. What a great way to start things off here at the shop for Thursday night fights. Oh, duck under there. Oh, big shoulder tackle. And still to come this evening, MV Young is here, Reese Hayes is here, Brandon St. James, so much more on the docket. Whoa, thank you for welcoming us into your homes.
And if you're watching this from home, don't move a muscle, baby. Big show tonight. Using these walls.
Oh, sound pretty hollow.
Woo. I felt that all the way from over here.
This is for our 880 championship. And again, if you are new to 880 Wrestling, some of these folks were regulars out in New Kensington, PA, that they followed us down here to Pittsburgh. That's Zane Woods there.
Zane Woods hitting with a belt.
Yeah. Zane Woods has his own 880 championship. Of course, Tupac family. If you've never heard that name before, get used to hearing about the Tupac family. We got young Sadie out there. A lot of fun tonight.
Sadie made the trip.
Now, in the past, we've done some no-ring exhibits here, but we have officially moved in here. We have classes throughout the week, and then every Thursday, join us here, 8 p.m. for free.
That's right.
The shop looks great.
It doesn't it? I want to buy something on my way out.
It looks pretty wild out there. I hope you're having your a wild time at home, whether you're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, wherever you are. Chat rats, communicate with us. I'm on a PC out here. I'm usually on a Mac.
I'm a PC guy. I use one a lot for work.
Casey Warr, forever the blood drinker, especially when gold is on the line. Casey Warr is yet to find a singles championship, but after tonight,
he's looking for it.
Just a 2 count. Of course, both of these individuals were part of Enjoy Wrestling's Get Warmer. Casey Warr tagged with Brandon St. James and Reese Hayes against Junie Underwood, Jack Pollock, and Nick's Wilde. Nick's Wilde. Main event tonight, Tyler. Big main event.
Main event.
Who do you got in that one, Tatiana or Nix?
Oh, I got Tatiana.
Ooh.
At this point, anyone but Nix.
Black Hand Society is here. So much more to come here.
Can't help but think that these two are still feeling the heat from the Get Warmer.
Yeah, right? Oh! Slam to the canvas there. Wouldn't it be something if Casey Warr is able to be the 880 champion by defeating GME here? Uh-oh. Stretching GME out. Oh! Now, in the not-so-distant past, representing the fourth line, the Dangerous Knights crew, GME, grew up under the tutelage of David Lawless and the Dangerous Knights crew. The Dangerous Knights crew actually owned 880 Wrestling for a while GME was champion, but now GME is fighting on our side.
Our side, baby. Our champion fighting for our side.
But for a long time, the Steel City Killers and the Dangerous Knights crew, two of these individuals, were at each other's throats. And what a throwback to start everything off with these two. Oh!
Trying to chop down the tree.
Limb by limb, I think, TRK. Oh, catching them. Oh, big forearm shots. Laying it in. And we talked about Enjoy Wrestling's Get Warmer. Well, GME went one-on-one with MV Young at Get Warmer.
And we were all warm. Big bodies smacking into big bodies. There's more of that tonight.
Oh, big spear.
Big spear.
Cover here. 2 and, oh, just a 2 count. Tyler, I don't know that Gianni got all of that. You saw him holding his knee, clutching his knee. He didn't get all of that spear here.
You can't help but think he was a little, the speed bump. The speed bump. Couldn't get as much momentum as he would like.
But of course, Casey Warr, the Muay Thai maniac, he'll take you apart piece by piece, limb by limb, and that's what he's trying to do with GME here. Reversal into the turnbuckle. Oh, head of steam with that high knee.
High knee. He tried to put him through that brick wall on that one. Casey Warr saying one more.
Oh!
Whew. Sweat goes flying on that one.
Casey Warr's LFG Mafia screaming, but nothing in the pull there.
They want some knees and they want some kicks. This crowd hungry for blood.
Oh, the power of GME in the
Power
cover.
slam.
2, and that is it.
That's it.
Here's your winner and still the 880 champion, the Italian strongman, Gianni Michael Emricko.
Gianni Michael Emricko with a big power slam, victorious at first night in town. Our first match here at the shop for the 880 championship. GME victorious here. Give it up for the Steel City Killers, baby.
The inaugural match, getting things started here. Big match, no love lost between these two. Some of our fiercest competitors we have in this locker room.
And there we are, still to come, our big main event, the TNF Championship on the line. Nick's Wilde against Tatiana. That and so much more.
I'm taking Tatiana, you already know.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. What a first night in town for us. Let's get back to the lyrical gangster, Matt Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thursday Night Fights continues. First night in town continues. And our next stop is a tag team attraction. It is scheduled for one fall.
What? This is not on my run. Oh. Shimbashi here, making his debut for 880 Wrestling. Some call this individual the Canadian Dragon. They've lived all over the place at the young age of 23.
23.
Originally from Canada, spent some time living in Texas, now a part of the AIW Academy in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh boy.
Shimbashi
Shimbashi.
debuting here at 880 Wrestling. We call this individual the ace of 880 Wrestling. Everyone says he is the king of Pittsburgh. The king of Pittsburgh's first entrance at the shop for Thursday night fights here. A hum over the audience.
This crowd is ready to blow up.
Yeah. And here he comes, swinging for those fences.
Coming out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of historic Donnie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, he is Pittsburgh paid, and he is internationally laid. He's the boss around here, the king of Pittsburgh, so you all bow to
What a contest this is going to be. I love the energy. I keep saying it. I love the energy in the room. What a spectacle we're
What
making
a spectacle.
of this
Envy Young
outside.
showing up in a cut-off crop top. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, and Adena Desire T, our tag team champions. Shimbashi, Envy Young. Let's get it cracking.
I didn't know Canada had dragons.
Shimbashi, part of West Coast Pro, Pro Wrestling Open, TWE, New Texas, and so much more. And TRK, you can hear what our audience here at the shop
They
thinks
said
is
they're
going to
going to
happen.
unalive. MV's going to unalive Shimbashi here.
Yes. Think about Shimbashi. When you're young, when you're cocky, you know, you want to travel, you want to get out there, you want to fight the toughest fighters in every city.
Young and spry.
Is Shimbashi maybe barking up the wrong tree with Envy? We shall see here. Headlock takeover in the center of the ring. Oh.
And talking to Shimbashi before we got started tonight, Shimbashi mentioned how he wanted to show the best, his best.
Interesting. Yeah, I think Shimbashi came out to Gannon Jones Jr.'s theme. And of course, Gannon Jones Jr., we love him here at Pittsburgh, part of TME, part of T2T Pittsburgh, part of 880 Wrestling. Came out to Gannon's theme and now being punished by the big nasty fuck.
The crowd is out for blood. They want to see that one more time. And I'm going to be honest with you, Toddy. So do I. Wind up. And the pitch.
Oh, Paul Skeen's fastball down the middle. We'll see it spring training.
Triple digits. That one hit triple digits.
Oh, headlock there. Center of the ring. Still to come, Brandon St. James, Reese Hayes, one-on-one this evening. Oh, a big senton crushing the chest of Shimbashi.
Shimbashi getting absolutely the best, getting all four, maybe all five pitches.
Somebody told me earlier on it looks like a Halloween party. I said, baby, it's Halloween every day of the year.
It's Halloween, baby, every day of the year. If you want to dress up, it's Halloween to you.
Ooh. And if you are new to 880 Wrestling, yeah, we'll come out and we'll be right by you. So make sure you get out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, our superstars here will be up close and personal. Referee George getting out of the way here.
Referee George. Shimbashi looking for some aid.
Shimbashi looking to create space between himself and MV. Coming back here.
Getting things started.
Down in front. Oh! Oh, goodness.
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, bounced through here. Through the center rope, taken down MV Young.
These two are going at it.
And of course, 2 years of 880 Wrestling, hundreds of hours. IndyWrestling.us bringing to you the Dottie Block years, and now we're on to the shop here. And what I love about 880 Wrestling, it's always the next person up. You want to make your name, you want to cut your teeth on the independent wrestling scene, come to 880 Wrestling. We'll put you in the ring with MV Young, see how you like it.
See how you do.
Yeah.
We'll see if you live to see the next day or not.
Right now, Shimbashi in full control. Oh! Hanging over the rope there.
You know, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all.
It certainly doesn't. Oh! Big elbow drop there. I hate to say it, Shimbashi taking his time a little bit too much here.
You can't take your time against MV Young. You got to get in, get the pin, and go home. Because the King of Pittsburgh will come up with something to thwart any opportunity.
Well, TRK, like you said, like, look at this. Up, wrap around, German suplex.
Going back for more.
A second helping. Release German suplex. Shimbashi looking again to create some space between MV and himself.
Not smart. Holding that midsection.
Oh!
Big,
It's like a big boot to the face there.
big nasty kick by the big nasty fuck.
Thank you to all our photographers who came to the event tonight. Thank you to Eric Cameraman and everybody else. Thank you to CL Graves. CL Graves lasted through Dottie Block and is here with us again.
Hell yeah. Relation to Corey Graves?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'd brag about that.
Oh. Shimbashi thrown back into the ring by MV Young here. Oh, is MV looking for that Pittsburgh plunge?
Hold him up there. Oh! All the blood just racing to your head.
Cover here. 2 and ooh.
Ooh.
Just a 2 count there. That MV putting on muscle every day.
You know, every time I see MV, he's lifting a weight.
He's thick. That these two had met in Texas, and Shimbashi said, I want to come up to 880 Wrestling. And we said, we got something in store for you.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive. And that is in the right hand of MV Young, right across the chest.
Shimbashi climbing back up to the rope. Oh, MV now on the second rope, teetering precariously here. It still is the holiday season, so we do have some, Christmas lights here. MV pinning Shimbashi against the turnbuckle with all his weight.
Oh my gosh. And he's just fighting through it.
Oh, big power bomb! 2, 3,
Oh.
What a big power bomb there by Shimbashi.
Shimbashi coming back with a plunge of his own.
Cutting your teeth at the shop. Tupac family getting the crowd revved up here. This kind of looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle dungeon of sorts on this
It really
shop.
does.
Oh! Forearm exchanges here, center of the ring. Now this is our season debut, so a big win in our first night of town would go pretty far for Shimbashi here. Oh, like a sack of potatoes.
Oh! A little corkscrew.
2, 3,
Oh! Thought you were going to have to ring the bell right there, partner.
I was about to ring the bell, but referee George says only a 2 count, partner.
MV Young might have to dig a little deeper in his playbook here.
Yeah, let's see what he has. On the back. Oh! Oh! The power with that.
The elevation.
2. Just a 2 count. Yeah, it was almost like a cravat, almost like
What is
a sleeper position and then a DDT there. But bigger competitor there, kind of. Oh, come on now.
Come on. It's George. You can't do that to him.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Letting people know that they're number 1.
Oh! The ace of 880 Wrestling now following Shimbashi up to the second rope. Right here in our front row. Big suplex down.
Going back for another one.
Second helping. Pittsburgh plunge. And you can ring it up. MV Young victorious.
MV Young.
MV Young victorious in his first match at the shop at first night in town.
First night in town, big victory. Big plunge by the way of MV Young. Shimbashi went the distance. Wanted the best, got the best. Not the result he wanted.
Shimbashi, what a debut. but you're not coming back from a big Pittsburgh plunge in a 1-2-3 for MV Young. And let's keep it moving along here to the lyrical gangster, Matt Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for one fall.
What the? Who has taken over our sound system? Oh my God, he's here?
Can't be serious.
Andrew Palace. The last time we saw this individual, we saw him at Penn Brewery for Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday, and after Gianni Michael Emricko was victorious in the main event, Andrew Palace came out and attacked GME, and I guess he's going to show up at the shop now. Here's Andrew Palace.
Oh, great.
Hey, look, when you're 880 wrestling, sometimes we let the riffraff in, and sometimes the riffraff are folks like this.
Andrew Powell, something to prove here. And we know what's going on when you hear that siren. The fireman coming.
Smoke machine going crazy, folks. Smoke machine going crazy. I can't get it to turn off. El Luca, part of 880's Next Generation, started off in the Dottie Block years in the ring, still training to be the competitor of the Next Generation here.
El Luca, I love El Luca. Special place in my heart for this new generation. El Luca,
it's
the
interesting.
fireman.
Interesting competition here. The new generation of Pittsburgh wrestling, El Luca, and one of the kings of Pittsburgh wrestling,
as so to speak,
Andrew Palace. Andrew Palace has been wrestling in Pittsburgh for quite some time. There we go.
Don't shake that hand, El Luca. Don't do it. You can't trust Andrew Palace.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, sure.
Oh, no!
If Andrew Palace was going to treat our champion Gianni like he did at Penn Brewery, certainly he's going to treat El Luca the same. The man of mystery, El Luca, being cheap-shotted there by Andrew Palace.
This crowd absolutely behind El Luca. Not a fan of those chops.
El Luca has some masked family. The family of El Luca is here, and they're all wearing masks too. They were born with masks on, apparently.
Incredible.
You can't take it off.
I want a mask.
Yeah. Damn.
Calling El Luca a piece of
Yeah, you heard it.
doo-doo.
Andrew Palace disrespecting 880's Next Generation, and in general, Andrew Palace is in 880 wrestling to hinder all of the young students and the young graduates of T2T Pittsburgh. He wants to keep the Next Generation down. He wants to keep, big shot to the back. He wants to keep his place at the table in Pittsburgh wrestling. And he has GME in his sights, but in the short term, he's cleaning up against El Luca.
El Luca is in a world of pain right now. Trying to fire back.
Luca hammering shots from his knees. He's back up. I mean, he's got abs. He's got the height, and now he's hammering Palace. Enziguri.
Enziguri for you.
Bounce against the roll, cut off at the pass. Oh, we've seen this before. Oh! Wrapped it up like a Christmas package. Well, we've seen Gianni Michael Emricko pick up a win at the shop. And the person gunning for our 880 championship, Andrew Palace, also picks up a win, TRK.
You can't help but think that these two trains are going full steam ahead at each other, picking up momentum as they go.
Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Oh, come on now. Oh. Come on now.
Luca. How dare you?
Where's the 880's next gen?
He has a family.
Come on. I know Andrew Palace wants to make a statement. I know Andrew Palace wants to make a statement. Andrew Palace wants to keep his seat at the table in Pittsburgh wrestling. Everybody's clapping because Palace is out of here.
He's clapping because he's leaving.
But we're going to march on this and so much more. Nice reaction at the shop for Luca.
The people love Luca. The fireman's coming.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wait, what the hell?
I am some guy named John, and I am flanked by the two greatest best friends and wrestlers you'll find anywhere in Pittsburgh. Joe Murphy, Clayton King, we are Buddies Incorporated.
Buddies Inc. making their presence known here at the shop.
See, the Buddies have been a little distracted. I don't even know who we're facing tonight because before the break, I won a title match for any title that I goddamn please. And well, that contract had more holes than most of your faces. Yeah, piercings are ugly. You'll never be employed. You'll never be employed. And after discussions with our publisher to avoid a lengthy legal battle, my title shot is now for any title at any time, any place I want.
That is late breaking.
I still can't find that book anywhere.
So the Buddies, we are officially, your any place, anytime champions.
Does he know you don't have to scream in that? I mean,
it's already
you have a
amplified.
microphone,
Yeah.
Buddies Incorporated, that's some guy named John, Joe Murphy, and Clayton King. And we have now been informed that John's title shot is for any title in the company. And coming out, Buddies' opponents for tonight, the new team of Death Watch, Brohemoth and Johnny Demise.
Johnny Demise, Brohemoth are ready to roll.
Death Watch here to go 2-on-2 with Buddies Incorporated. Despite now some guy named John has a title shot at any time, any place. It looks like this will be a tag team match. Clayton King on the outside. I think Joe Murphy is going to be John's selection for his tag team partners. Death Watch, Buddies Inc. Night one, first night in town at the shop. Oof. Of course, Johnny Demise is a part of El Luca's generation, the 880 Next Gen. Now Brohemoth has taken Johnny Demise under his bro wing, as it will.
A little disrespectful slap there.
Well, if you have a championship opportunity for any championship in 880 wrestling, I think you would act like that too.
You got to be a piece of shit to slap somebody in the back of the head like that.
Oh! Oh, neck breaker by Johnny D, and in comes Mr. Hair in a Bun, Joe Murphy. Well, just as Joe Murphy enters the ring, Brohemoth does too for Death Watch.
Brohemoth letting the buddies know they're on Death Watch right now.
I didn't know Joe Murphy had moves like that.
I did.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The audience here at the shop has an opinion. Oh.
The audience letting know Joe Murphy made a mistake.
Oh. Big headbutt by the hardest head in the 880 locker room, Brohemoth here. Death Watch Buddies, Inc. If you are new to 880 Wrestling, this is the Gigabyte Grizzly who's been chopping opponents for years in Pittsburgh. Has a new protege, Johnny Demise, in Death Watch here.
Double whammy. Double whammy in the...
John trying to get involved, but meanwhile in the ring here, oh, hammering blows. Oh, tripped up. Is this a cover? Yeah, kind of. Two, there's John. Conspicuous by what they're wearing, Clayton King is in their wrestling attire, yet they're not in this match.
Yeah, they're ready for a fight.
Buddies Incorporated, of course, authors of the Empty Tag Rope, which Tyler and I still can't find in stores.
Find it.
Slam it down there.
We even have a new library down here to choose from in Southside.
Two. Oh, just a 2 count. Of course, yes, we are at the shop. We're in the literal south side of Pittsburgh.
And I can't find that book anywhere.
With our first night in town. So thank you for watching live and also in the future. Toddy Tondera here with Tyler Ray Kendrick all day, every day.
TRK all day, every day,
Yeah.
baby. That's what they say.
Suplex back in the ring there.
Big suplex.
And still to come, our big main event, the TNF Championship on the line. The Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde, defending against the unwilting Tatiana. Rivals for quite some time, and it's all going to blow up here at our first night in town in our main event. Cover here. Two. Oh. Brohemoth breaking up the cover.
Not on his Death Watch.
Oh, come on now. The gentrifier, some guy named John, tagged in. Oh! Mr. Hair in a Bun has the hardest knees in Buddies Incorporated, is what he said before this match. Oh, so that's why they're utilizing the knees of Joe Murphy.
Every time I see Joe Murphy without a shirt on, I always think he just has a shirt on. Like a white shirt.
Yeah, very white.
Very white.
Oh! Demise's eyes. Bit of a grind job on the top rope. Reversal. Oh, a spine buster here. John just screaming his lights out here.
Out of agony. Oh. Shoulder up there on that pin attempt.
Of course, 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights.
Clayton
First
King.
time in the South Side. Thank you for this awesome crowd coming up here. I hope I see everybody every week.
Big crowd tonight. Clayton King trying to call some director.
Oh. Joe Murphy getting clocked upside his head. John gets clocked upside his head, and now this is the Bro Train.
Bro Train. That ring is shifting. with the sheer size.
I believe that's some guy named John's contract.
Rip it up. Rip it up.
Oh! Happy birthday, Clayton King, Blaire Zellith.
Blaire Zellith.
Part of the 880's next generation is going to take. You want to talk about a death watch? I think Joe Murphy is going to be 6 feet under. Oh, big spear! Double cover, 2! Ring it up for Death Watch, what a big victory!
Death Watch.
Big tag team debuting here at the first night in town. We do have tag team champions in Den of Desire, and I hope Den is watching because we got a new hot tag team on the block.
Absolutely. Making the statement, taking down the buddies.
But most importantly, we now know that John has a contract for any championship in 880 Wrestling. Buddies Incorporated, see ya, folks. What a win for Death Watch.
Better sleep with that contract close to your chest because everyone is gunning for some guy named John.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Mann has requested time on the microphone this evening, and 880 Wrestling has chosen to grant him that time. So without further ado, Marcus Mann.
The rules, or you can be the exception.
Let's smoke them out.
There you go.
Let's smoke them out. There he is. Here comes the Black Hand Society. That's the Destroyer Peyton Graham. The little Weasley guy is Marcus Mann, the storyteller. And it looks like Marcus has something to say.
This is not going to be easy for Peyton Graham and myself. The Black Hand Society came to 880 Wrestling and we came to cement a legacy. And in 6 months we did that. We won the 880 championship. We won the tag team championships. We created the Thursday Night Fights championship. But in that time, unfortunately, Ty Cross has suffered a concussion, and he is no longer going to be around at 880. And then at the last event at Penn Brewery, Tyler Vox threw a fireball in Matt Conrad's face. And neither one of us have heard from Edric Everhart since all of this has gone down. Peyton and myself, we've been doing this for a long time together. It has been 13 years that we have been a team, but unfortunately, this is where it's going to end. So at this point, I am formally announcing that the Black Hand Society will be disbanded.
It's a Christmas present late, huh?
That's a late Kwanzaa miracle for me.
Black Hand Society. Marcus Mann just announced that the Black Hand Society is disbanding and breaking up, and here comes a representative of the Black Hand Society, the only one in the Black Hand Society to still have gold. Here comes the Black Sheep Nick's Wilde with our former 880 champion Remy LeVay in tow. Nix and Remy don't seem too happy about the Black Hand Society breaking apart here.
8 years ago, the two of you made my life a living hell when I first started in this business. And over time, You took me under your wing. I never thought that I would be able to join the Black Hand Society, let alone win the championship. We had everything, Marcus. And you alone were supposed to make sure that coming into this new year, Black Hand Society will be stronger than ever, that we would be on top.
That's what Marcus promised them.
That's right.
You don't get to just decide when and where the Black Hand Society continues. And Peyton, just a little reminder for you, I own your ass. I have your contract. The whole reason you even came back, the whole reason you're even in this ring right now is because of me. So I want you to think about that and think about the ramifications.
Oof.
You hear me?
He owns them.
Apparently he has a contract.
All right. Remy LeVay holding the microphone like an MC.
Marcus, Peyton, we can do this two ways. We can do it the easy way. We get out of here, we go have a couple of drinks, and we figure out how to turn this shit around. Or we can do this the hard way. And if you think what we did to Ty and Matt was bad,
Extra hard.
the hard way is going to be a hell of a lot worse when we get done with you.
Super hard.
Peyton Graham blocking Marcus Mann, maybe stepping in front of the storyteller. And he says, calm down, you may have my contract, but...
Look, you don't need to do that, okay? Look. Just, Remy, you got what you want. I can't help what happened. Look, in October, I get it. I screwed up. I was the first one eliminated. I screwed up. I wasn't there in November. I wasn't there in December. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. You guys took out Ty and Edric, one of the 4 original members. You took out Matt. You had Foxy take out Matt. He's blinded in one eye now.
Give me that. Give me that. You want to know why we took them out? Because they were liabilities. All of you have been liabilities. You're going to invite us in to the Black Hand Society and think that you can disband it just like that? Let me remind you of something. This is my goddamn show. This is my belt. This is my company. Yeah. I worked my ass off for this. And honestly, this is my night. I'm defending this belt in the main event of my show. So you two are also liabilities. And I want you two to kick fucking rocks. Get the hell out of my building. Think about what we told you. Do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way? I'll give you time. I'm a giving person. Me and Remy, we have business to attend to tonight, and you two can get the hell out.
Marcus Mann originally helped Nix Wilde be the TNF champion, but now Nix Wilde, the black sheep,
unprecedented times,
is kicking Marcus and Peyton out of the ring, and it looks like Nix Wilde said, I don't want you around for the main event.
Told to kick rocks and take some city steps up to Mount Washington.
Remy LeVay, Nix Wilde. Seems like there is some dissension in the Black Hand Society. Nix Wilde says, my room, my show, my rules. The Black Hand Society is over when I say it's over.
Trouble in paradise.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first night in town continues as our next bout is scheduled for one fall.
Pumping and thumping in time.
This next match,
the flags go up.
When I saw this is the one that I was excited for. These two, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes and BSJ, were the first ever Thursday Night Fights match.
Holy cow. So it's only right that they square off tonight. Because we're new in town. First night in town.
Wrestler Reese Hayes.
Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. For those new to 880 Wrestling, was once our 880 champion, been in recent, mostly unprecedented times. Reese Hayes has a bit of a new demeanor, a more serious aspect.
Walking with purpose.
That's a good way to say it, TRK.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes the embodiment of 880 wrestling from this very side of Pittsburgh. Here comes BSJ.
His opponent, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 155 pounds, representing the 4th line. This is the G.G. Allen of professional wrestling. This is Satan's favorite saint. This is Brandon St. James.
Brandon St. James starting off our first night in town here at the shop.
Coming in like a bat out of hell. Brandon St. James ready to raise the roof in here.
More like a saint out of hell. Saint's favorite
saint out of
saint.
hell.
The crust punk crowd killer, the gutter phenomenon, whatever you want to call him. Multiple time 880 tag team champions, former hardcore champion.
In this very building.
And as we mentioned before, these two were once the first match on the original Thursday Night Fights. Two of the original students of MV Young, two of the original Steel City Killers. Through here. Oh, up and over. Look at the shoulders of Reese Hayes.
Them shoulders is getting up.
Yeah, right?
Shoulders is getting big, baby.
As the smoke billows
Billowing
through the room. How beautiful these shots are. Lock it up here. Center of the ring. Ooh.
Big hair flip.
Yeah.
Gotta love it when they flip the hair. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it when a plan comes together, right?
That's absolutely right.
Oh. Lock it up there. Again here. Oh. Headlock takeover. Of course, we just talked about it before. At Enjoys Wrestling, Get Warmer, Casey Warr, Brandon St. James, and Reese Hayes were on the same side. But tonight, a battle for supremacy. What a win this would mean for our first night in town for either of these competitors here.
A little bit of a gator roll there.
Yeah, right? Of course, Brandon St. James is part of Total Fucking Chaos, TFC.
Reese Hayes coming back to the headlock of his own.
Tell you what, TRK, it looks like that Brandon St. James is going to have to mold to Reese's wrestling style because Reese is very much in control right now.
Absolutely.
Reese more of the mat technician, the ground and pound style. Reese Hayes often wins with your quick pins, your flash pins. He's a smart and calculated individual. Oh!
Ooh, still working that head.
Another headlock takeover there. Referee George Ross checking the shoulders of BSJ, and again, who we just saw in our ring, Nick's Wilde defending the TNO Championship against his rival Tatiana to end tonight off here. Ooh, big slap across the chest, and from what it seemed like Nick's Wilde is going to come out with Remy LeVay and not Marcus Mann or anybody else.
Anyone else? Okay.
Grabbed by the hair here. Coming off of Brandon St. James's unholy holiday where unfortunately Jamie Jamison was able to pick up the victory over BSJ. A lot to prove right now. Ooh. I remember our first night.
My favorite move.
There's that snapmare, baby. Remember our first night in New Kensington. Fast forward to our first night in Pittsburgh. Shades of his coach, MV Young, with that senton.
Brandon St. James in control here.
Always say Brandon St. James is the wettest and wildest in the locker room.
I don't know if I've ever seen him dry.
Oh, out here.
Out here.
little closer to us here.
Out here in the field.
Oh.
Big thud.
You could hear that echo there, TRK. You could hear Reese said, "This is what you want, Brandon. This is what you wanted for the first night in town."
Oh! That's brick. That's brick.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Have it.
Well, these are the only 2 chairs in the house, so you could.
Those are it.
But as Satan's favorite saint says, he wants to take Reese Hayes to the limit, throwing those chairs in the ring. TRK and myself are now standing, which we're used to up at Dottie Block. So.
That's a little piece of home. Little piece of home. Crowd clamoring to have a seat.
This ain't much of a coffee date. Shades of their coach, MV Young, Reese Hayes, BSJ.
Ooh.
Center of the ring under the bright lights here.
Right hands.
Oh. These two have learned so much and grown so much. And to see them hammering on each other here.
Back and forth, back and forth.
You know, the Steel City Killers have that never say die attitude.
Oh.
And they only sleep when they're dead. Brandon St. James, big boot.
Right to the chest. Can't help but wonder if he's got an Adidas emblem on his chest now.
Oh. Forearm shot to the corner here. I mean, a win here for either of these two. Of course, the last time Reese was in a ring for 880 Wrestling, he was celebrating a little bit, but again, this new Reese is different, more calculated. Oh, shotgun drop kick sends BSJ down here. Here's a cover. 2, oh, just a 2 count.
Bouncing around. That big shotgun drop kick.
The BSJ chants are starting here. Oh! Firing shots. Oh! Twisting that leg up and holding on here for that one-legged Boston Crab we've seen Reese Hayes utilize before. Amateur wrestler really sinking it in. Now BSJ isn't one to tap out.
Really working that pentagram there.
Oh. Using that big left boot. Begs Reese Hayes off, creates some space between the two individuals here. But, oh, Reese Hayes back on attack. I mean, he had to control the first part of this matchup and has regained that same energy here.
Looks like cameraman trying to get an angle there.
Yeah, Eric, cameraman, thanks for making it to the shop here in Pittsburgh.
Love Eric.
Now, Reese Hayes used to be our sweetie boy, but he's not too sweet
Not
anymore.
sweet anymore.
Yeah.
His hits are just hitting different.
Reese is fine. Oh, suplex there. And all 3 amigos looks like they came to the party here. There's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Just a 2 there. Now, a lot of history between these two. They've always fought on the same side. Now, their coach, MV Young, says, you know, everybody says wrestling is for everybody. Well, MV Young says wrestling isn't for everybody.
It is absolutely not for everyone.
It's about those people that show up and do what they can and work hard. And these are 2 individuals here in the Pittsburgh area that have been breaking out. Oh, nothing in the pool. Oh, a bit of a tarantula situation here.
This looks extremely painful.
Oh.
BSJ with a nifty move there.
breaking out something new at the shop. Again, when you train with people, when you grow up with people in the wrestling business, you kind of have to pull out all the stops. You have to bring out something that you haven't brought to the table before.
I want a picture of that. Get a picture of that, put it on a calendar, all 12 months.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one of our photographers should do a 12-month calendar.
I love that idea.
Oh, firing forearm shots from the knees. BSJ stands up. Oh. Now, is this match going to end in a knockout, TRK?
It looks like it.
Against the ropes. Oh, meeting center ice. Oh!
These two guys have the same idea. Back and forth.
Now they are both down. Mirror images of each other just a second ago. We talked about Brandon St. James's gold credentials here at 880 Wrestling. Of course, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes was once 880 champion.
And not that long ago. Not that long ago.
Struggling to get to their feet here. Oh, duck under. Blue Thunderbomb cover here. 2 and, ooh, just a 2 count.
Near fall there. Brandon St. James getting every single last piece of that Blue Thunderbomb.
Oh! On the back of his head, cover here, down, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there,
big
Tyler.
Grunt there coming out of Reese Hayes with authority.
Both struggling to get to their feet. That's that determination. That's that grit we've seen of the new Reese Hayes.
Reese Hayes telling George to shut up.
Oh, big blockbuster off the second rope cover here. 2 and
oh,
2.
My goodness.
Just a 2 count.
The fight continues.
Really beautiful camera shots by CL Graves here, our head camera operator.
CL.
Great shot here.
All right, CL.
Oh, the crowd seems split between Reese fans and Brandon fans. I mean, we love both of these guys.
We love them both.
Yeah. But this is the competition that the Steel City Killers bring to Pittsburgh. Big crush cutter. 2, 3, 2, Tyler, 2.
Just 2. I could have sworn it was 3. I could have sworn.
Big wins in 2024. BSJ over the likes of Effie, over the likes of Hoodfoot, was the hardcore champion. But tonight at the shop, 880 Wrestling's first night in town, he can't put Reese Hayes down.
Can't put them down. They can't put each other down.
Uh-oh.
High risk maneuver here.
Yeah, a bit of a low bridge here at the shop. Shot to the head there. Oh. BSJ stalled out on that, sitting on the top rope. Reese Hayes is going to follow BSJ up there. Reese Hayes using those big arms maybe for a suplex. Oh, headbutt there. Precariously on that top turnbuckle still is BSJ.
Big bump from up there. Gathering himself.
Sunset flip, roll through. 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Brandon St. James.
What a surprise there. Usually we see amateur wrestler Reese Hayes win in that fashion.
A little bit of taste of his own medicine there. Replay brought to you by Sidekick Media. Big sunset flip from the top rope. Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
BSJ a little flashy here at the first night in town at the shop. And again, Reese leaves an 880 ring quite disappointed in himself. What does this mean for the future of amateur wrestler? Reese, this is our first night in town. You're a Steel City killer. Embrace your brother. Embrace your brother.
It was a fair fight. It's a good fight.
I don't know, Brandon. We've had trouble with Reese in the past here. Reese is a little frustrated, but I'll tell you who isn't. It's Satan's favorite saint. What a big victory by Brandon tonight. Oh, it looks like we're getting our chairs back, Tyler.
Are we getting our chairs back?
Yeah. Here's yours first.
Thank you so much.
I'm more of a giver than receiver. Oh, I got mine
They're
now.
color-coded.
Yes.
They're color-coded.
Sheesh. Very interesting.
Our first night in town continues as our next bout is a 10-person tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
We still got 3 more in this big 10-person tag. Thank you so much for joining us. IndyWrestling.us, Toddy Tondera here with Tyler Ray Kendrick, TRK, all day, every day.
That's what they say, baby.
Introducing first team number 1. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by way of Aiken, South Carolina. Wearing number 32, Avalanche Adams. His tag team partners first. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by way of Charlotte, North Carolina. Standing 6'7" tall, wearing number 1, Big Dev Swayze. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, wearing number 69. This is Big Jim Fridge, and they are the Department of Jocks. Their tag team partners first, fighting out of New Kensington, Pennsylvania. He is one whiskey fueled mean son of a bitch. This is the Big Scourge, Adrian Kersch. Their tag team partner, lastly, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio. This is the Monarch, Clayton King.
Clayton King still feeling the effects from the hit from Blaire's Zellith.
Can't relate either politically or socially.
A fun thing over here at commentary table that none of us you can see is every time I tilt up the smoke machine, it just blows smoke everywhere. So I hope you're having fun with that.
Big group here. I don't know if we have any more people. We have any more people in the locker room?
I don't know.
Is this everybody?
Blaire Zellith, a part of the 880. Should I?
All hell's breaking loose.
George said, you know what? You might as well ring this. I can't clear him out. We got the Bearcat, Keith Haught. We got Jazz in there. We got part of the 880 Next Gen, Blaire Zellith. And of course, can't really exist politically or socially. The full queer tag team champions, Creeps, are in the ring here. If you're just tuning in, no, this isn't a battle royal. This is what we do every Thursday at 880 Wrestling.
All hell's breaking loose. If you want to fight, you can fight. In a match like this, 10 tag person action.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how one referee can control it, but that's why referee George Ross said, you know what, might as well ring the bell, dude.
He's the best in the biz. If anyone could do it, George can.
Right now, Team 880. Oh, bring it around town, led by the Bearcat, Keith Haught. How you like them apples, Tyler?
Oh, I like them.
Not really sure who's the legal individuals in the ring right now. It's just a whole splattering mess here. Kind of look like a mosh pit there at Warped Tour Circuit 2006.
Wish I could have been there.
Yeah?
Wish I could have been there.
I was at a lot of those Warped Tours.
Were they
Oh,
fun?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Big Jim Fridge there. Oh! Avalanche Adams. Sorry, it's smoke. Inhalation here.
Smoky. Things are heating up. Oh!
A big pump kick by Big D Dev Swayze. Now, Dev Swayze and Adrian Kersch, they met in jail, and they're tag team partners tonight. Well, this is, worse than most jails here at 880 Wrestling.
Oh, my goodness.
A little bit of a slop drop from drop kick there by Adrian Kersch, Mr. No Shoes. Oh, kick to the gut.
It's really brave not wearing shoes in a competition.
Oh, KJ Styles, Irv West with a big suplex.
Big suplex.
Here comes the Monarch, Clayton King. Oh, from Buddies Inc., who we saw earlier this evening.
Ooh, here we go. No love lost between these two.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
2. And that is...
Our first night in town continues as our next bout is a tag team attraction, and it is for the 880 tag team titles and is scheduled for one fall.
Tag team supremacy on the line. The 880 Tag Team Championships are up next in these two young, exciting tag teams. This is the first time you're watching 880 Wrestling, if this is the first time you're watching Thursday Night Fights, this one's going to be hot, TRK.
This is hot, baby. It's cold outside, but it's hot in the ring tonight.
That's a great point. It's freezing outside.
It's so cold.
We have our garage door open, and it is freaking cold.
Introducing first, fighting out of the team parallel universe at a total combined weight of 272 pounds. First is the Psychedelic Prince, Sammy Suntheimer, his tag team partner, the Promise Sam, Alao 3. Collectively, they are Psychedelic 3.
On the right with the fluffy hair, that's Sammy Suntheimer. On the other side, Alao Dreams. Collectively, they are known as Psychedelic Dreams. Both youngs upstarts out of the Pittsburgh area, and what we've seen from them at 880 Wrestling so far, the future is very bright for these two.
So bright, the lights have never been brighter than the top tonight for Psychedelic Dream. You know, my personal favorite, Sammy Suntheimer.
I think we're going to have a pink out tonight. And here comes the tag champs.
I say how, you say how, we stay how, you look so pretty, yeah.
Dance party, baby.
And their opponents, hailing from the den at a total combined weight of 420 pounds, first borderline 86, Marco Narciso. His tag team partner is the Cannabis Casanova, Blizzy Blake, and they are the reigning and defending 880 Tag Team Champions. They are the Den of Desire.
One of my favorite acts in all of Pittsburgh. Folks watching Marco Narciso and Blizzy Blake make up 2 of the 3 members of the Den of Desire, and they are, Tyler, our 880 Tag Team Champions.
Yes, they are. Borderline very decent, Marco Narciso, and like you said, the biggest arms of maybe 880.
Yeah.
Blizzy Blake.
I say how, you say how,
We're ready
we
to
stay
party.
how, you
We're
look
ready to
so
party.
pretty,
We're ready to
yeah.
throw down. Are you having an acid trip, or are you dreaming? Or are you in the Den of Desire?
Are you doing all of that?
Are you doing all of that?
Of course, Den of Desire from up in those purple clouds. There's none more dynamic on the 880 roster than Marco Narciso, and of course, the Cannabis Casanova Blizzy Blake. And a kiss back to you for our first night in town. Chat rats, chat it up. We've got 2 more matches, both championship matches. Excited for this one. I love all 4 of these competitors. I love all 4 of them.
Incredible. We're blessed.
Yes.
I'm not a religious man, but we're blessed.
Yeah.
Here.
Non-denominationally blessed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Surprised I said non-denominationally twice, kind of correct. I thought I'd botch that. Looks like
There's sportsmanship here.
Blizzy is going to start in the ring here with Alao Dreams. First tag team championship at the shop. This place looks freaking nuts, dude.
It really does.
It looks crazy in here. It looks crazy. So if you're watching from home right now or in the future and you're like, that place looks crazy, I will say I'm here, and it is.
Yeah, I'm here and I'm experiencing it. Once these lights came on, once the fog machine kept rolling in, it's wild.
Flipping through here. And of course, Pro Wrestling Chat Tuesdays at 9 p.m. New logo for the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Of course, Wrestling Mayhem Show put together by Sidekick Media Services, who bring to you Thursday night fights. Oh, headlock there. Oh, Alao attempting to create space between himself and Blizzy, but Blizzy
Locking
hanging on.
it in.
Oh, a little tilter whirl headlock takeover here. Now, Tyler, what do you think it's going to take for a team like the young Psychedelic Dreams here to get an upset victory for these tag team championships?
They're going to have to absolutely sell out. They're going to have to put their body on the line. They're going to have to give it everything they got. They can't hold anything back, because once you do that against the champs, you're cooked.
Bounce, oh, reversal here. Jump over, coming back through, big leapfrog. Ooh. Big snap suplex here. There's a cover. 2, oh, just a 2 count.
Just the 2.
Alrighty.
Early 2 count here.
Now what's interesting about Alao Dreams and Blizzy Blake, some of their wrestling capabilities, they both operate with a very lucha libre style. They're always bouncing up and down on the ropes. Of course, Alao Dreams has that devastating dream catcher that he's put away quite a few competitors with.
It's going to be interesting to see if this building can hold these 2.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, period, in this building. Oh, roll through here. Oh, head scissors takeover there, TRK.
Oh my. Trying to pop his head off his little shoulders there. Blizzy Blake trying to come through with another. Oh my goodness. Alao Dream's head just smacks right off the canvas. Sammy Suntheimer coming in to stop the count. George just letting him know, hey, you got to tag in like everybody else.
Oh, in unfamiliar territory there. Oh, look at that height.
Goodness.
Almost touched the ceiling with that. Narciso in with the big hip attack, of course, with those long appendages. Just a two count. Now coming up here January 17th, you want to talk about the Den of Desire. Let's talk about
the ball drop.
The ball drop, baby. Oh, if Den of Desire is able to keep those tag team championships until January 17th, they have a date with the Runway coming up. Come check us out, Penn Brewery, January 17th for Den of Desire ball drop. Tickets on sale now.
I'm gonna have to wear my tuxedo. It's gonna be a red carpet event. Den of Desire versus the Runway. I'm gonna have to dress to the nines.
Yeah, Fashionista, of course, will be there. Mr. Design, Tyler Klein. I'm sure we're both watching. Oh, from home tonight across the knee of Narciso.
Alao Dream taking a lot of punishment there. Snapmare, my favorite move.
Your favorite move, followed by my favorite room. My favorite move, and here comes a full package for the dream catcher, Alao. Sexy cover.
The sexiest cover I have ever seen in my life.
The full package, first time at the shop here, so if it's your first time watching,
You
get a
just got
loaded
full
tank.
package.
In comes Blizzy Blake here, the muscle of the Den of Desire. Oh.
Showing us why they're the tag champions here.
You want to see a little poetry in motion, Tyler? Look now.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Alao doesn't know where he is. Of course, Sammy never knows where he is. And Sammy's in.
Sammy's in, baby.
Oh, firing shots back and forth. Blizzy Blake and Sammy under these hot lights at the shop. Duck under. Oh, big high knee.
Big knee.
Oh. Shotgun drop kick down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Now we talked about it a little bit before, but what if Psychedelic Dreams leaves here with the tag team championship? It's
gonna be crazy.
Cover here. Two. Oh, just a 2 count. Blizzy Blake.
You couldn't help but think with that type of momentum, Sammy Suntheimer was getting a 3 count there.
Oh, firing shots down here. In comes Alao Dreams. Bounce against the ropes. Oh, a little combination platter from the other side of the galaxy. Comes that sliding knee in the cover. 2. Ooh, 2 count here.
Count. Psychedelic Dream. Some teamwork of their own.
I think Sammy was tagged back in. Oh, they have Blizzy Blake down the scope of their rifles right now. Oh, trying for a double super kick. Slid out of the way. Blizzy Blake getting back up to his feet. Out goes Alao. Oh, super kick.
Down goes Marco.
Yeah, I think that super kick had Blake running into Marco here. Oh, rolling through. Look at the power of the Cannabis Casanova.
The biggest arms. Showing us how he got him. Sheer strength coming out of Blizzy Blake.
Alao back in there. Quick as all hell. Oh! Stopping Blake in his tracks. Sammy down, Blizzy down. Alao having some fun, but guess who's behind you, Alao? Oh, trying to get out of there. Oh, DDT! Alao attempting to escape. Marco
Still got hit with it anyway.
holding on, looking for that Galaxy DDT, but it's going to eat a super kick instead, and we've seen this before. It's the Deathadil from Marco Narciso, and here comes a Cannabis Casanova from the Den of Desire. From those purple clouds, 420 Frog Splash. And you can ring it up.
Here are your winners, and still the 880 Tag Team Champions, the Den of Desire.
Den of Desire pick up a big victory, a big title defense here at our first night in town. From Dottie Block to the shop, flies in Blizzy Blake with a 3 count there by Sidekick Media Services.
The amount of force and air Blizzy Blake was able to get there was impressive enough to put it away. And remain your tag team champions. We gotta love the effort and the ability from our challengers.
And up next, our big main event of the evening. Nick's Wilde defends the TNF Championship against their rival, the unwilting Tatiana. Former members of the Wildflowers, friends no more. But these 4 in the ring, love all 4 of them. What a big win for Den. And what's it going to take for the Runway to get the titles off the Den, you think?
Maybe some bullshit, who knows?
Yeah.
It could go either way.
And if
I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, if Den of Desire is able to hold on to those tag team championships till January 17th, we'll see at Penn Brewery for Den of Desire's Ball Drop. Den versus the Runway.
And ladies and gentlemen, whether here at the shop or out there in the internet world, we like to give everybody credit here that makes 880 Wrestling possible. And first and foremost, our production team, Sidekick Media Services, that brings us to
Yeah, give it up for
IndyWrestling.US,
Sidekick Media Services.
to YouTube, to Twitch.
Sorg's
Also,
crew.
your hardest working man of the evening, our referee this evening is George Ross.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
One of the best in the business there, referee George Ross.
And for the internet masses on commentary this evening, first on color commentary, TRK all day, baby, they say, Tyler Ray Kendrick.
Very interesting.
There he is.
Very interesting.
And his tag team partner is mine, and about to be, if not already, your favorite as well, my brother.
How's my hair look?
Tawny.
Hair looks amazing. Yeah.
Do you guys miss the pop-up? I miss the pop-ups.
Hi, everybody.
I miss the pop-ups.
Hi, everybody.
And I am your host for the evening.
That person knows when my birthday is. They wished me happy birthday before.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
We now
December
head to our main
24th.
event of the evening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TNF Championship.
Main event vibe incoming. Our first Thursday night fights here at the shop. It's going to be main evented by Nick's Wilde defending the TNF Championship. Nick's Wilde often says TNF stands for Thursday Nick's Fights, and this is their show. Well, the unwilting Tatiana has something to say about that. The mid-size Magnolia making her entrance here at the shop.
We love to see it. Unwilting, unfazed, and up for the challenge is the unwilting Tatiana.
And as we mentioned before, Tatiana was growing a few flowers of her own, those being Reese Hayes and Nick's Wilde. After some unfortunate circumstances, Nick's Wilde became the black sheep, became the TNF champion, and has been a thorn in our sides ever since.
Ever since.
And you want to talk about thorns, Tatiana knows a thing or two about.
She's got a few.
from outside the flock. One of our own originals. One of our original traders, if you want me to be honest.
The OG of the traders, Nick Wilde. And with Remy LeVay. And that's it.
We talked about that before. Marcus Mann wanted to disband the Black Hand Society, and Nick Wilde said, as long as I hold this gold, that's not happening.
One fall, and it is for the TNF Championship. Introducing first the challenger. She fights out of your local flower shop. She is the #1 contender to the TNF Championship. This is the unwilting Tatiana! Her opponent, the champion. They fight outside the flock. Weighing in at 215 pounds. Coming to the ring alongside Remy LeVay. They are the self-proclaimed host to Thursday Nick's Fights. They are the reigning, defending TNF champion. The Black Sheep, Nick Wilde!
Championship action. Big fight feel here, partner.
Yeah.
First night in town.
Referee George Ross raising that TNF championship. One fall to our finish, our first night in town main event. Tatiana, Nick Wilde for that coveted neon gold. You could feel the lull over our audience. Absolutely. With this main event. Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Oh,
appreciate you being here. Oh my God, okay.
Okay.
Enough with the pleasantries. The unwilting Tatiana attacking Nick Wilde in the corner. Oh, and those forearm shivers by Nick Wilde are no joke. Rolling through, oh. Kick back, and here comes Tatiana with a big splash in the corner. And all that pent-up aggression, that animosity that she has towards the Black Sheep.
It's all coming to a head.
Oh, it's all boiling over here at first night in town. 2, oh.
2 count early.
2 count here. Nick Wilde creating some distance between themselves and Tatiana. Oh, come on, hey!
Oh.
You saw that TRK.
That's bullshit. That's not using your head.
Nick Wilde, no matter what I feel about Nick Wilde is smart. Nick Wilde is calculated. There's multiple ways that Nick Wilde could beat you. And let's be honest, they have. They beat him a lot. Their TNF championship reign here has been deadly, especially with the Black Hand Society in tow. And that's probably why Nick Wilde said, you know what, I don't want the Black Hand Society to break up, because they know the Black Hand Society has helped with those title reigns.
Absolutely. That's their cash cow. Gotta stick to your guns when you're the champ sometimes.
Tatiana struggling to get to her feet here. You know, after all these two have been through, to end this all here at our first night in town.
Tatiana standing up for the challenge here.
Oh!
Just rifling back with a ton of elbows.
Chopping down that tree. Can Tatiana end Nick Wilde's 160-plus day TNF Championship title reign? 160-plus.
An impressive streak.
Nick Wilde has beaten the likes of Reese Hayes, Mikey Montgomery, Keith Haught, MV Young. Tatiana before. Could Nick's Wilde win another one here tonight? Nick's Wilde said Black Hand Society gave them something the Steel City Killers never could, and that's the neon gold. Oh.
Some would say it's the cheating spirit.
Yeah, some would.
Some would.
Especially with former 880 champion Remy LeVay on the outside, cheering on the TNF champion Nick's Wilde. And speaking of the Mind Eraser.
Speaking of the goddamn devil himself.
In his hunting jacket tonight. See if I can blow some smoke to get Remy out of here.
That'd be great.
As soon as I pick this up, it just explodes.
Just big plumes.
Oh! Big DDT. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Audience here getting behind the unwilting Tatiana. Nick's Wilde playing with their food a little bit with those forearm shivers. Taking their time dismantling Tatiana. Oh!
The crowd kind of nervously
Yeah,
watching
right?
on here.
Wouldn't this be a unique evening to see Tatiana raise that neon gold above her head? But right now, I don't know, TRK.
I don't know.
Your pick looks a little bit out of it right now.
You know, I'm sticking with my guns here.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my guns. Tatiana's been down and out before.
Oh, this is just going off when it's down now. Okay. Yeah, of course, Nick's Wilde was my pick to click here, especially with Remy LeVay ringside, but Tatiana now.
Playing a little bit of mind games. That's one of the arts of war. Trying to psych your opponent out.
Oh! I think all those hammers to the head have knocked Tatiana a little loopy. Oh, collision at home plate. Tatiana and Nick's Wilde both go down. TRK clapping his hands next to me again.
That's
the
right.
main event, baby. 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights. First night in town here in the South Side.
Boom. Just big collision.
The neon gold on the line. Of course, they have 10 to get to their feet. They're halfway home. Oh. Even on this cold January night, you could see the perspiration.
They're just giving it their all. Cold or not.
Oh, clothesline. Oh. Duck under there. Oh, kick to the gut. Looking for a swinging neck breaker there. Tatiana leveling up to that next gear. Shades of the Wildflowers. Nick's Wilde on the back of Tatiana. Oh! Cover here.
Is this it?
2. No, it's 2.
Oh.
TRK, we almost had a new champion.
Painful.
At that Death Valley driver, Shades of the Wildflowers, Tatiana picks up a 2.
The crowd clamoring that was 3, and I can't help but agree.
It's kind of hard to see through the smoke in the shop here.
Two competitors giving it their all.
Reversal into the ropes. Oh, big spine buster. Shades of Arn Anderson in the cover. 2 and...
Not that easy.
Only a 2 count for the champion.
It's not going to be that easy. Think again, Nix.
For this main event, we are going to extra innings. So if you're watching from home, thanks so much for tuning into our first night in town here at the shop.
We have to do it. Got to do it big on the first night.
Nick's Wilde, of course, not very happy about picking up a loss at Get Warmer for Enjoy. Oh, with the high big DDT! Implanted into the ground like a flower.
That's it.
Two.
That's got to be it.
Is it
Oh.
2.9. The Black Sheep kicks out in the main event continues.
Tatiana knowing beforehand she's going to have to fight a little bit harder against our champion. She's got to get everything she's got here. Can't leave anything back.
Tyler, they're both struggling to get to their feet here. Like I said, it's extra innings. TNF Championship on the line in the main event. Oh, looking for a spear. Oh, God. Is George hit?
Okay?
George was hit. Referee George was inadvertently hit by Tatiana here. Wait a second.
This
on the
can't be.
back. Wild driver by the Black Sheep. But referee George Ross is down. Remy LeVay complaining on the outside. But the cover can't be made here. Wait, who is that?
What's going on here?
Somebody.
It's
Reese.
wrestler Reese.
Oh! Nick's Wilde calling for the belt from Remy LeVay. Well, guess what? They got the belt. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes back to save his old tag team partner Tatiana. A belt in the face to Nick's levels the playing field for 880 Wrestling.
Reese Hayes just hitting different these days.
Reese Hayes is such a loose cannon. There's a receipt for Nick's Wilde from Tatiana. Cover here. Title on the line. 2.
Do it. That's it, baby.
Tatiana wins. Tatiana wins. We've got a new champ.
And new TNF champion, the unwilting Tatiana!
Celebration City is the south side of Pittsburgh. 880 Wrestling's first night in town. And the first time we have a new TNF champion. It's the unwilting Tatiana.
The replay here, you see George goes down. Tatiana takes advantage.
And there is your receipt, Nick's Wilde. There is your receipt, Black Hand Society. Tatiana, new TNF champion. And I want to give a shout out to everybody here at the shop. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's watched 880 Wrestling for a couple of years. And I especially want to give a shout out to all our new viewers. 880 Wrestling is taking over Pittsburgh, baby. From TRK all day, every day.
That's what they say.
Thank you for joining us, Tyler.
For your new TNF champion, the unwilting Tatiana!
And I am Toddy Tondera. Join us here every Thursday, 8 p.m. for free, Freiburg Street in Pittsburgh. And most importantly, get roached.